Okay, to continue from the previous video, this is Jay Krishnan speaking again, and it is a rant. An imaginative rant. An imaginative rant. On a probable scenarios. അതിന് പറഞ്ഞൊക്കെ റെക്കോർഡ് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട് കേട്ടോ. ഇതൊക്കെ നമ്മൾ യൂട്യൂബിൽ അപ്ലോഡ് ചെയ്യും. അച്ഛൻ വെള്ളം ഒഴിക്കുന്നൊക്കെ. ഇങ്ങനെ എടുക്കാം. ഡയലോഗൊക്കെ പറഞ്ഞ് കേൾക്കണമെങ്കിൽ അടുത്ത് വഴിക്കുണ്ട്. ഞാൻ ചിലപ്പോൾ ദൂരെ ഒന്നും കേൾക്കില്ല. സോ
ഇതിലൊക്കെ വെള്ളം വീണത് പകണ്ട് കഴിഞ്ഞൊരു ആശ്വാസം. മറ്റത് ഇതിലേക്ക് വലിയ ആയിട്ട് കിടക്കുക പകണ്ട സ്ഥലം ഉണ്ടായിട്ട് എന്ത് കാര്യം. വെള്ളമൊക്കെ ഇട്ട് തന്നെ കൈക്കൊല്ലം പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് ഇപ്പോഴാണ് വെള്ളം ഒഴിക്കുന്നത്.
So it is an imaginative rant. Video taken by Jay Krishnan. Video and speeches. The mobile cam video. Video and speech by Jay Krishnan. The scenario okay. So the video It is taken for a rant, an imagination. And please, ഇത് പൊട്ടിയല്ലോ വെച്ചാൽ ഇവിടെ നാട്ടിനെ വിളിക്കണം. The rand indented. Like the song of the mermaids in Odyssey. Probably a caution statement I need to issue before continuing with this rant. It is to be cautious while to be careful while proceeding further with the concepts that might be discussed here. At the outset, it may seem a highly enchanting concept, but it is to be noted that there is no guarantee for such a concept. It could be, I have seen it to be a good hypothesis that seems to be working somewhat okay for me. Need not mean it can be a working thing for all, nor it might work for me in future too. So whatever I speak for now, it is to be noted that it is only a rant, an enchanting rant. It could be, and it need not be any theories. It need not be any theory, and any risk if you take based on this rant or whatever been told here now, the responsibility is purely on the people who take risks. Remember the songs of mermaids in Odyssey before proceeding further. Based on this rant, it may or may not work. The concepts discussed may or may not work, and the concept the aspect that has been planned. For discussion, or the thread of the discussion is an IQ versus EQ concept. Like if your IQ is good enough, maybe it's better to stick to the lower houses of Niguda Sankhya astrology, like 1, 2, 3, 4. The higher houses, huh? Anna, the higher houses of Niguda Sankhya usually are for people who could be having some higher EQ, higher desires for achievement. If you don't have that much high desire for anything, like the intellectuals or like the village planning, like the Ganga Jal, I mean, to be satisfied with whatever one is having and trusting one's own legs and one's own things that one is having, like പെരയ്ക്ക് തൂണും അവനവന് കാലുമോ. There's a saying like that. തനിക്ക് താനും പെരയ്ക്ക് തൂണും. Like with a frog and devil attitude, with some kind of a frog and devil attitude, or some kind of a Manduka Upanishad. I mean, like depending on, I mean, frogs, they do have a stronger, what do you call it? It's called, I mean, they have a strong, very, very good and strong leg while making a jump. They heavily depend on their legs. So with that attitude, I mean, as per Niguda Sankhya astrology, Indra of first house, representing the first house, also could be someone who staying within maybe like a stone age man or guha manishya or some kind of a caveman, staying within one's own staying within one's own adda or house or cave and waiting for the clouds to come, and then puts the salt on it and take whatever rain, whatever is coming from it, and enjoy that with dum. I mean, the Hindi dum wala Indra. I mean, like with reduced desires, with some kind of a village planning agenda, like based on, depending on one's own, I mean, not much liking the crowded atmospheres with lonely places, staying in places where people are not much. In numbers, staying aloof. So, such concepts come under the first choice of intelligence. Based on intelligence, I mean, higher bartering ability, etc. In second house is bartering ability. So, staying aloof and just taking care of oneself with utmost selfish interest. So that is a kind of higher IQ program of Lord Indra with some kind of a village planning agenda. That's what I put forward. അത് അച്ഛൻ തന്നെ ഒഴിച്ചാൽ മതി. ഞാൻ പാല് വാങ്ങിച്ചോണ്ടിരണം എനിക്ക്. പാലച്ഛൻ വാങ്ങിച്ചോണ്ടിരും. ഞാൻ വാങ്ങിച്ചോണ്ടിരാം. അച്ഛൻ പാലിൻ്റെ വെള്ളം ഒഴിച്ചോ. 4 പാക്കറ്റ് അച്ഛൻ ഒഴിച്ചോ. അതെ, പാല് വാങ്ങിക്കൽ അച്ഛൻ നടത്തോ? പാല് വാങ്ങിക്കണ്ടേ? അച്ഛൻ ചെയ്താൽ മതി, ഞാൻ അതിൻ്റെ അകത്ത് ചെയ്യാൻ നിൽക്കില്ല. ഞാൻ പാല് വാങ്ങിച്ചോണ്ടിരാം. അച്ഛൻ പോണില്ലല്ലോ ഒന്നും, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ അച്ഛൻ പാല് വാങ്ങിക്കാം. So that is a village higher IQ program. Going after the passions. A village program, probably. I tried. While I was trying a town program with a higher passion. Where in this video, he is seen as gaining points. Like me being portrayed as somebody who is not obeying him. But thank you. But acting as per emotion, in this scenario, what I am supposed to be doing is something like to try and do what he said, which is not in line with my passions. So, I'm trying to evade that extra duty. The point further under consideration now is, we have already said about village planning, and now the points that is going to be discussed is about town planning with emotions. The emotional people get a higher upper hand. Just now they have seen Achan gaining a upper hand in the Malayalam speech that he did. So going after the passions is probably more like an emotional thing, emotional town planning thing with a few crowding aspects. I mean, crowd planning, having more people, how to plan, how to get more people into a project, how to accommodate more people into a project. And most times, like the Anubhava Kripanidhi Agila Bandhava Chakya statement, most times, I mean, the machine of Ashan, as said in a local link queue, like Aghilam, taking everything together, trying to take more people together. I mean, that, I mean, in a local lingo, trying to take people or many people together is said to be, what do you call, a mistake. Like the Ashan commit, it is said to be a mistake by, mistake that Ashan committed. I mean, it is the way the people interpret that statement. Agila Anupama Kripa Niti Agila Bandhava Chakya. When they interpret Agila, they said it is a mistake committed by Ashan. So, but the point I am trying to bring out is, when you are passionate about anything, or when one is very passionate to do things of one's own liking, maybe chances are high that taking more people together and doing things, normally maybe like a CEO that trying to build up a company, a bigger company, and I mean CEO like trying to make a bigger company, probably can be equated to the scenario with a high emotional build-up, whereas the shareholders trying to maximize the profit with lower investment, without much, without much investment further, usurping the surplus. We had already discussed that in the Facebook, when there is a post already been made on these things. Now here the point where the Bell's theorem, like miracles may work or new discoveries may come out, where one is going with passion. When one is going with passion with something, maybe there could be a miracle at the end of the road. Like normally it is wise, and for it is wise to construct a physics journal. Going as per a physics journal, as per the existing existing aspects of life, without taking much risk, usurping whatever is there. But when somebody moves with a passion to do something, uh, with a great passion, with a great intensity, maybe they are the people who might be there at the top many times. I mean, higher bhavams. I mean, beyond 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. I mean, 12th house is the greatest house. I mean, the highest house. And Niguda Sangam astrology. I mean, even in 12th house, I mean, even if it is in a Fibonacci series, and in one series, I mean, 12th house is above first house anyway. I mean, but for 12th house to act, that emotional, what do you call it? Emotional support, that emotional a binding, or some kind of a, what do you call it? Emotional crave for the cause should be there to a very high degree. If that is not there, maybe it is wiser to go with whatever one stronghold is, or whatever reserves or plus whatever one is having. If one is having a higher emotional crave for something, maybe it is okay to try and explore the higher houses, higher aspects of life. With the help of some or other kind of miracles or new discoveries. I mean, one more point that I would like to mention here. If one is passionate enough, highly passionate enough, failures, probably even with failures, he won't back out. They may go forward again, they may try to go forward again and again, and at one point of time some kind of miracle also might happen. So that is the point that I am trying to bring forward. The point. So this is a rant. This video, it's a rant about people wanting to go up with their emotions, with their desires, with their crave for something to do something passionately. So if ample passion and desire is there, even after many failures there could be a success found with a miracle, with taking one to a very higher, much higher circle of operation, and universe stage. So a town plant chemical journal with Yamuna Jal, white Tirtham, Shukla Tirtham, as Bharadwaj Maharshi put it in Brahma Puranam. Maybe with great passion, Prachina Barhis may get compelled to present from black to white. I mean, that's what Brahmapuranam says about Shukla Tirtham. There is a story, Shukla Tirtham, white Tirtham, where Bharadwaja Maharshi tries Yamuna Tirtham. So the point is that the town planning Tirtham, or the town plan comes up with a higher passion. It may not be easy. So maybe Odyssey, probably Odysseus might have seen a miracle had he gone to the mermaid's song. Had he followed the mermaid's song with his skill, with his passion, with his, oh my God, he probably might have seen some miracles. But I mean, as I said in the beginning, be very careful while following such a trajectory. I mean, such concepts or philosophies in life, because miracles, new discoveries, etc., need not be, I mean, it's not a theory, it's only a, what do you call it, something like a hypothesis, which may or may not work. So it is up to, when if anybody trying to utilize this concept, I mean, maybe if they're going after their passion, maybe there could be some miracles, maybe there may not be. It seems an interesting thing, interesting concept for interesting concept for maybe an interesting concept for trying to go after one's own passions. More. Otherwise, if one is not that passionate enough, probably it is also good, it could be wiser to go with the Ganga Jal theories or village plan. It's some kind of physics plan rather than any town planning agendas with chemical അവിടെ കൊണ്ട് വച്ചു തരാൻ വേണമെങ്കിൽ വേണ്ടേ തളിക്കാനാണോ?
ഇവിടെ
with some kind of a, what do you call, chemistry. If one is passionate enough, probably one can try, go after passions, maybe miracles. Normally it should be thought that normally going after passions may not be yielding anything. It's wise to follow some structure path, Ganga Jal. But if one is passionate enough, like Madhyaja Maharshi, then probably it is okay. For one to try and explore bigger things in life in an emotional way. So this is Jay Krishnan, and signing off for the time being. Okay, bye.